Then the second thing you have as a privilege of being a member is a faith family. Everybody say faith family. Now, your faith family is not your biological family. Sometimes there's an overlap, but often it's two sets of people. And one of the blessings of belonging to a church is having a faith family. Especially if you live away from your biological family. I mean, you may be here for all kinds of reasons, for work, for school, for whatever. You're in Columbus, Ohio, and your people are in California. People in Maryland, your people in Texas, and you're the only somebody in your family here. But the church becomes your faith family. I don't know what my wife and I would have been able to do without a faith family. When we moved to Cambridge, Massachusetts, we were 500 or 600 miles away from home. Our parents, our children's grandparents were all the way there. We had nobody with us in Massachusetts. Moved from Massachusetts to Providence, Rhode Island, same thing. Moved to Columbus, Ohio. Be very honest with you, I almost never heard of Columbus, Ohio. The only reason I heard of Columbus, Ohio is when you're in the third grade and you got to remember all the capitals. And me in Ohio, are you kidding me? Come to Ohio, it's just us. But we had a faith family. When we were in Providence, Rhode Island, we had a couple named Ann and Henry Williams. They were from North Carolina, and I'm sure that neither one of them finished high school, maybe never even finished the 6th grade. Just loving people. Country people, loving people. They just adopted us and took us as their family. And they got mad if we didn't come over their house and eat every Sunday. They got mad if we didn't come. I'm bringing all these kids over to their house. They retired and they got mad. They felt like we were their family. Come to Columbus, Ohio, and by the time we get to Columbus, Ohio, we have 4 children. Then we had 2. I guess we left with 4, but we came with 2. Get to Columbus, Ohio, we got 4 children. I'm the pastor of this big church, all these people. My wife left in Westerville with 4 little kids, the littlest one's in diapers, the next one, the D baby. She just about. And it was hard for me, needless to say, to do ministry when she got, so we came up with this plan. We had several of our members who literally took care of our children throughout the week. I would leave home with my children and drop them off. I'd drop them off at Margaret and James Lambert's house over there on Champion, where they had the red rooster on the front. Walk up there, they got this big concrete red rooster. Then the next day, I'd take them to Lorraine Long's house. She lived over on Loretta. And I kid you not, I would come to pick them up sometimes. I'd open the door, and Sister Long would be on her hands and knees. Salon would be on her back. She would be riding him horsey. Then we go over to Fanny Riley's house the next day. Fanny Riley, y'all remember Fanny Riley, Lord have mercy, Spirit of the living God. She got that soprano voice that she hit up there right at the right time. Over to Fanny Riley's house. Then my dad was at home and I had nobody to fix stuff. I had nobody to help me with my car. In come Charles Smith. I forgot Sister Martha Smith. She would take care of him one day and then cook for us during the week. Charles Smith, he would drive 500 miles. When our motorhome would break down, he'd come get us. Herschel Allsbrooks, stuff broken down, he'd drive his little old van up to Westerville, and he'd get it fixed after a while. He'd get it fixed. Maybe not on the first time, but he would get it fixed after a while. And then Hal Sutherland. Al Sutherland. Faith family. I ain't had no family, no blood family. But all of these people took me in and took us in. Because when you join the body of Christ, you get a faith family.